I'm Cave Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly comic book show where we take closer looks at the coolest and most happening comic book storylines going on currently. And on today's show, we're taking a look at the final issue of Batman Europa, issue number 4. Batman and the Joker have reached the end of their European saga. Will they be able to save themselves, or will they both die trying? Let's hop in and find out for ourselves.
So, the comic opens with pretty much the same scene we got from the first issue. Joker and Batman beating each other quite bloody. Now, keep that blood aspect in mind because this is going to become very important as we move on. Now, like the issues that have come before, this comic actually has something of an educational bent to it. We hear about Rome, how it's the eternal city, how you can't walk more than a few steps without being smacked by some amazing piece of history. The art style has also changed up again for this last issue, and I don't know, maybe my art theory's not as good as I thought it was, but I can't really place this style. I mean, it's kind of portrait-y, but not quite. At first I thought maybe they were going for some sort of like Da Vinci style of drawing, because, you know, Italy, Rome, Da Vinci, that sort of thing. Batman and Joker follow the trails left by Trojan Horse all the way to the Colosseum, a fitting place for their final showdown with this mysterious villain. Only when they get there, they find a funeral pyre wherein the Trojan Horse costume, that weird Batman-Joker hybrid thing, is burning up. Wait, was there a guy in that costume, or is it just the costume being burnt? I can't tell. The real shadowy villain, the one behind the Colossus virus and this entire poisoning scheme, turns out to be none other than, well, Bane of all people. Wow, okay, I like this. As Batman puts it, he should have paid closer attention to all the clues that this was obviously a scheme by Bane to try and break him once again. The two have themselves a knockdown, drag-out battle, kicking each other all over the Colosseum like the gladiators of old. Only when the Joker joins the battle, things start to get a little strange, mainly that Bane won't kill the Joker even though he's getting in the way. Now, why would he do a thing like that? It's right around this point right here that the truth hits Batman like a ton of bricks, the secret behind the virus that he and the Joker were both infected with, and that being that the cure for the virus exists in each other's bloodstreams. And what Bane really wanted was for Batman to be indebted to his worst foe. He could easily just let the Joker die and succumb to the poison by not letting him have any of his blood, but unfortunately that would mean Batman would die too, making a nice commentary on how Batman and the Joker need each other. This of course brings us back to hero and villain bloodying each other like they did in the first issue as well as here in this issue. They're doing that because that's what they need to live and cure the poison. And thus, as the story winds down, Batman and Joker are cured, but just because they're cured, just because they went on this road trip together, doesn't mean Batman is going to let the Joker get away. In fact, he summons a bunch of Italian bats to attack him as the comic ends. Batman Europa number 4 was a powerhouse conclusion to what, you know what, I'm just gonna come out and say it is one of my favorite Batman stories I've read in a very long time. It was short, concise, to the point, beautiful in terms of art, clever in its use of history and geography. And yeah, the fact that it used Bane, probably my favorite Batman villain, in a really good way didn't hurt it either. 2016 is still pretty young, but you know what? I am going to put Batman Europa on the short list for some of the best comics I've read this year. Definitely, if you missed this one, pick it up. I give this one a 10 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll feel like checking out some more videos I have on offer here at Cape Joel.